On the outskirts of a forgotten town, Fathom Road emerged from the mist like a wound that refused to heal. Locals spoke in hushed tones of the spirits that roamed its path, chasing the lost souls who dared to tread there. One rainy evening, a curious traveler named Jack took it upon himself to uncover the road's dark secrets. As he made his way onto the desolate stretch, he noticed a sign hanging precariously, its letters faded and barely legible. The wind howled, and shadows flickered at the corners of his vision, as if the very night were alive. The whispers grew louder, echoing through the trees, chilling him to the bone with warnings he could not comprehend. Jack felt an unshakable presence behind him, as if something ancient was watching, waiting for him to make a mistake. At a fork in the road, he hesitated, sensing that one path would lead him to enlightenment, the other to despair. Driven by a blend of fear and fascination, he chose the left path, where the air turned thick and suffocating. The temperature dropped sharply, and he could see his breath as the whispers became frantic, urging him to turn back. Amidst the fog, Jack spotted a silhouette, a figure worn and twisted, stretching its arms out as if begging for release. As he approached, Jack realized it was one of the lost souls, trapped in torment, and pleading for help never received. Jack felt an overwhelming compulsion to reach out, his heart racing as the figure started to dissolve into the mist. The air filled with a symphony of voices, each sharing their harrowing tale, their stories intertwining with his fate. Suddenly, an unseen force pulled him deeper into their realm, and panic surged through him as he struggled to escape. Jack was faced with a choice: flee or join the ranks of those doomed to wander the road forever. In an act of desperation, he turned and ran, the shadows clawing at his heels, whispering promises of eternity. The beats of his heart synchronized with the pulse of the road, a rhythmic reminder of the peril he had invited. Darkness enveloped him, blurring the line between reality and the nightmares of those yearning for solace. Familiar faces began to twist into grotesque forms from his past, revealing his deepest fears in shrouded silhouettes. With every step, Jack felt the weight of his regrets pulling him backwards, grounding him to a fate he could not escape. Just as despair threatened to overtake him, a faint light appeared in the distance, flickering like a dying flame. He raced toward it, unsure if it was salvation or another trap laid by the spirits haunting the road. As he neared the light, shadows coalesced around him, forming a barrier of darkness that he had to confront. With a final surge of courage, Jack broke through the barrier, escaping the grasp of Fathom Road, but forever marked by its whispers.